Check, check, check. Check 1, 1, 2, 1. Good afternoon, everybody. You're looking live, Frederick Douglass Field, Newark, New Jersey. Welcome to all of our viewers. Tuning in today on Raider Vision. I'm John Heffernan. I'll have the call for you as part of our Rutgers Newark softball doubleheader as the Scarlet Raiders take on non-conference foe Drew University. The Rangers come into today's ball game with an overall record of 14-16. And they are 4-6 in conference play. The Scarlet Raiders at 11-19 overall, 1-11 in the conference. And that lone conference win coming against Jersey City University. The Scarlet Raiders split a conference doubleheader for the first time this season after taking the first and dropping the second against NJCU. And they are at 15-13 overall for Jersey City. Rutgers Newark won game 1, 7-4. It wasn't until the third inning that Rutgers Newark got things going. Mariah Remus McManus and Josephine Morales powered the Scarlet Raiders to a 3-run rally, giving them a 2-run edge in the ball game. Jersey City came back, and Rutgers Newark back on the attack after that. It was Morales' again, as she tripled the score, Keelan O'Brien, and later came home on a pass ball. Gabriella Farizzi ripped an RBI single to make it another 3-run inning. Game 2, different, as Jersey City took it 5-2. Well, folks, we are set to go here at Frederick Douglass Field. Starting today in the circle for Rutgers University is the freshman Charlie Peters. And she talked to me prior to the game about keeping the ball on the corners today. In the river, as she liked to call it. And that pitch is flared in the right field for a base hit. So the first batter of the day for Drew, number 23, Olivia Magliacano, the junior out of Berkeley Heights and Union Catholic, starting in center field today, is aboard with a base hit and took second. Right fielder for Newark bobbled it a bit, which allowed Magliacano to get to second. And Farizzi frames that beautifully. Perfectly thrown pitch by Peters. Charlie Peters this year, Charlie Peter, excuse me, is coming into today's ball game with a 4.80 ERA. That's in there for a strike. 5-8 overall. This is her 19th appearance. She's thrown 5 complete games, 2 shutouts, in 65 innings pitched. She has struck out 43 and walked 41. So certainly Peter has risen the ranks this season, just a freshman. And that offering hits number 9 for Drew. So a hit batsman as Aurora Marino now at first base, the junior out of Sarasota, Florida. So the first 2 batters aboard here in the top of the first. So Peter in some early trouble here in the top of the first. Let's see how Charlie responds to the number 3 hitter, Josie DeTroya. And check swing, but it's in there for a called strike. DeTroya is a junior, 5'5", out of Cranston, Rhode Island, in Moses Brown High School. And the 0-1 in there for a strike. So DeTroya now in the hole at 0-2 with runners at first and second. Claiborne standing at attention at third for Rutgers. High and inside, ball. that's going to get past Farisi. And both Ranger runners will move up. Now both in scoring position. As Farisi checks the right shin guard. Farisi really works and preaches the importance of a positive relationship with all 7 of her pitchers. Freshmen like Peter have really relied on the upperclassman Farisi, the catcher for the Scarlet Raiders, for advice. And Farisi telling me that Peter had a pretty good bullpen session prior to the start today. And that's going to be flared on the right for a base hit. 1 run scores. 2 runs score. And Drew is off to a 2-0 lead on a clutch 2-run double from Detroit. Well, the infield now talking things over with Charlie Peter. Didn't take long for Drew to strike here in the top of the first on a beautiful day here in Newark, New Jersey. Gorgeous spring afternoon. Temperatures in the around the 60-degree mark. A high of 62 this afternoon. The 2-2 now is outside. Count full to number 48, Mackenzie Bazzani. No, that's not right. That was the first pitch to Bazzani. And that's fouled away. Thanks. And Peter deals. That's over for a strike. So Bazzani goes down. And that'll bring up Zoe Shimp, the junior, starting at first today for Drew. And she rips that foul. Shimp 5'2" out of Langhorne, Pennsylvania. So Shimp in the hole now at 0-2, and Peter deals, and that's going to be backhanded beautifully. What a play! What a great job. That was number 6, Feigl, who's starting at second today. Web gem for the second out of the inning. That's not an easy play. The backhander got to get the feet set and fire over to first. So 2 away now. And the count 0-1 to Fran Okleski, the senior out of Coventry, Rhode Island. And that's hit sharply in a left. And it's over the head and to the wall. And Okleski in there with a double, RBI, a double for Okleski. Now the 7th batter of the inning with the score 3-0. It's Destiny Medina, the sophomore, 5'4" out of Elizabeth. So the Scarlet Raiders getting tested big time here in the first inning. That's a throw that was off the mark from Farisi. Hit the runner. Okleski at second. The count now 2-0. The runner in scoring position. And that's swung on. And a comebacker to Peter, who puts it over to first for the third out of the inning. But not before Drew comes through big time with 3 runs here in the first inning. Let's see how the Scarlet Raiders respond. We'll look forward to 1, 2, and 3 coming up for Rutgers Newark. That's Cardozo, Boyce, and Keelan O'Brien. And we'll be back right after this. And we're back here live at Frederick Douglass Field after surrendering 3 first-inning runs. We're now at the bottom of the first. And the leadoff hitter for the Scarlet Raiders, number 1, Kayla Cardozo. Cardozo comes into this ball game batting .274. Her 63rd at-bat of the season. She's now down in the hole, 0-2. Cardozo with 17 hits on the year, 4 triples, 2 doubles, 8 RBI. And Cardozo's going to go down for the first out of the inning. And then the circle for Drew, it's Ali Porbanski, the sophomore, 5'7", out of Aberdeen, New Jersey, and Matawan Regional High School. It's the number 2 hitter for the Scarlet Raiders, Jessica Boyce, starting in center today. 5'7" sophomore out of Delran, New Jersey. And that's going to be out. Oh, no, it's called strike. Wow, that looked like it was outside. And the pitch swung on and missed. Boyce comes into today's game batting .200 on the season. 1 hit. And this just her 6th at-bat in 2025. And the sophomore now at 1-2. And the infield is in, especially at third and short. Big time for Boyce. One thing Boyce has been active in this year is in the role of pinch runner. Boyce, one of the speedier players on the Scarlet Raiders. Boyce 10 out of 11 in stolen base attempts. The only one ahead of Boyce in that category is Kristen Kloss, who's a perfect 11 for 11 this season. The freshman phenom, KK, Kristen Kloss. So Boyce now at 2-2 and goes after a high riser that likely would have been called a ball, but Boyce goes fishing, and it's a Strikeout for the second out of the inning. And that'll bring up arguably one of the best hitters on this Scarlet Raiders team, number 8, Keelan O'Brien, the junior out of South Brunswick. O'Brien batting .381 in 2025. Only McManus is better at .391. O'Brien with 37 hits this season will look to add to that tally right now. Perhaps a little two-out rally for the Scarlet Raiders. They could use it, as Peter got roughed up a little bit there in the top of the first inning. But hats off to Porbansky, who looked really good. And the grounder over to the third from O'Brien. And the throw to first, good for the third out of the inning. So 3 up, 3 down for Giroux, as they are looking dialed in here in the first inning. We'll head to the second. Scores 3-0 Rangers, and we'll be back after this. For the Rangers, Ashlyn Cassidy. Cassidy, a junior, 5'6", out of Merrimack, New Hampshire. And the pitch high, a ball. And Cassidy fouls that one away. Cassidy batting .222. And beautiful curveball. Called strike 3 as Peter digs deep and gets the first out of the inning as Cassidy strikes out. And that'll bring up the number 9 hitter Sam Pellegrini. Pellegrini, a sophomore, 5'1", out of Mayapack, New York. Not far from where I grew up. Westchester County in New York. The Mayapack, what are they, the Indians? Mayapack, maybe? I don't know, maybe they changed it. Always a good football team from what I remember in Mayapack High School. Played a little ball myself at Mamaroneck High School, for those that care. I'm guessing there aren't many. Claiborne charging in. Great job by Claiborne at third. And the underhand grab is good for the second out of the inning. And that'll bring up number 23, the leadoff hitter, Magliacano. Farese sets the frame up outside, called ball. The home plate umpire today is March Theobald. And that one goes for a ride, back. And a great catch for the third out of the inning in left field. And we will be back. So Peters settled down nicely here in the second inning. Got rid of some of those first inning jitters, it appears. We'll head to the bottom of the second. Back with more Scarlet Raiders softball after this.
Welcome to Rutgers University Newark, home of the Scarlet Raiders. Our first stop is the Paul Robeson Campus Center. The Paul Robeson Campus Center is the heart of student life through its many student organizations and boards, venues for performances and conferences. Bradley Hall is the home of 2 academic departments, arts, media and culture, and urban education. Smith Hall is one of the technology and learning spaces on campus and features state-of-the-art equipment. It's also home to the mathematics department. Here we have Boyden Hall, home of the Biology Learning Center. The center offers students a place to independently work on lab assignments while still having faculty within easy reach. The Life Sciences Building is a 67,000-foot building that features state.
Check one. And we're back here live. Frederick Douglass Field, a 1-2-3 inning, top of the second. Now the bottom of the second, as number 7, Morales, with a short fly ball and a huge grab in left field. My goodness. That was Shimp with the web gem for Drew. And that's sharply hit into center. And that's going to drop in. It got lost in the sun. Looking to stretch it to 2. Morales with the head first slide is in there, safe. And the Scarlet Raiders are in business with a runner in scoring position. The center fielder, Magliacano, had all sorts of trouble out there in center with the sun, which is shining brightly today. As the sun begins to go down, as we approach 3:30 for our viewers on the West Coast. It's just a little softball humor, but you never know. Inside ball, but what a grab by Shimp in left. And that's going to be a grounder to short over to first for the second out of the inning, and advancing to third is number 28. Number 26, I'm sorry. That'll bring up number 22 for the Scarlet Raiders. Gabby Farisi, the junior out of North Bergen, and that's outside, ball 1. So with 2 away, Farisi now at 1-0. That's off the foot and the foul ball. Count now at 1-1. With Matty Hack at third. So Farisi is walking off the foul ball that caught her on the left ankle. And Farisi, no stranger to getting nicked up at the catcher position. One of the toughest jobs in baseball. And the field umpire today is Jose Diaz. You see him there between the shortstop and third baseman for Drew. And that's a ball, with 2 away. Farisi have to try to get this ball into plate. Farisi with a big RBI single in the win against Jersey City. The first conference win of the season for Rutgers Newark. Always a good sign as this program continues to build. Look no further than the 7 pitchers on the staff this year as Jackie Davis continues to recruit away. And Farisi's going to pop that one up. And there to make the catch is the catcher for Drew for the third out of the inning. So the threat is contained, and it remains 3-0 after 2 innings. We'll head to the third and be back with more Scarlet Raiders baseball right after this. Softball, excuse me. Bye-bye. We'll be back. 30 seconds.
Batting for the Pioneers, number 41, Devin DeFroza. Center fielder number 11, Braden Ramirez.
Pisani batting .347 prior to the start of this ball game. .33 hits for the Rangers and 16 RBIs, good for second on the team. And the pitch swung on and missed for strike three. Pisani goes down. Nice pitch by Peter. She brought the heat that time. 2 away now in the top of the third. And that'll bring up number 4, Zoe Shimp. And it's 0-1 to Shimp. Shimp had a big hit in her last at-bat. And that's fouled away. Ship now in the hole at 0-2. And that's ripped foul as Shimp stays alive. And the off speed, Shimp goes down swinging for the third out. We'll head to the fourth after this.
Welcome to Rutgers University Newark, home of the Scarlet Raiders. Our first stop is the Paul Robeson Campus Center. The Paul Robeson Campus Center is the heart of student life through its many student organizations and boards, venues for performances and conferences. Bradley Hall is the home of 2 academic departments, arts, media and culture, and urban education. Smith Hall is one of the technology and learning spaces on campus and features state-of-the-art equipment. It's also home to the mathematics department. Here we have Boyden Hall, home of the Biology Learning Center. The center offers students a place to independently work on lab assignments while still having faculty within easy reach. The Life Sciences Building is a 67,000-foot building that features state-of-the-art equipment. As the flagship business school at a top national public research university, Rutgers Business School is strategically positioned to excel and expand by synchronizing its future plans with worldwide business trends.
And we're back live here. Check one. We're back here live. Bottom of the third inning. Claiborne, the batter. And that's hit over to first for the first out of the inning as Pisani was there to make the play for the Rangers for the first out. That's in there for a called strike to Laura Abreu. Laura getting the start at second today. And Abreu fouls that one back. And the 0-2. Good eye by Abreu. Abreu pops it up and off the mound to make the catch. For the Rangers is Porbanski for the second out, and Porbanski has been tough today. And that's flared away to number 14, Cardozo, who fouls that one off. The 0-1 off speed, nasty pitch from Porbanski. Porbanski 3-3 this year with a 3.44 ERA in her 9th appearance. 4 complete games for Porbanski, and man, she is on fire. So 3 up, 3 down as we head to the 4th inning. Drew with the 3-0 lead. We'll be back with more Scarlet Raiders softball live on Raider Vision right after this.
Welcome to Rutgers University Newark, home of the Scarlet Raiders. Our first stop is the Paul Robeson Campus Center. The Paul Robeson Campus Center is the heart of student life through its many student organizations and boards, venues for performances and conferences. Bradley Hall is the home of 2 academic departments, arts, media and culture, and urban education. Smith Hall is one of the technology and learning spaces on campus and features state-of-the-art equipment. It's also home to the mathematics department. Here we have Boyden Hall, home of the Biology Learning Center. The center offers students a place to independently work on lab assignments while still having faculty within easy reach. The Life Sciences Building is a 67,000-foot building that features state-of-the-art equipment. As the flagship business school at a top national public research university, Rutgers Business School is strategically positioned to excel and expand by synchronizing its future plans with worldwide business trends in urbanization, globalization, and digitization. This is Engelhard Hall, home of the Office of Graduate and Undergraduate Admissions, the Honors College, as well as a computer lab. This Center for Law and Justice building is the oldest law school in the state of New Jersey. The School of Law is considered to be among the best law schools for public interest and currently sits in the top 10 for law schools in the U.S. Blumenthal Hall is home of financial aid, health and pharmacy services, the Newark Counseling Center, and parking services. The Golden Dome Athletic Center is home base for 12 Division III sports. The basketball arena seats 1,100 fans with a fitness center located in the basement. The newly state-of-the-art turf Frederick Douglass Field is home to the men's and women's soccer programs, as well as the softball team. We are the ones that will change the world. At Rutgers Newark, you're not just in Newark, you're of Newark.
Acted. They come home, but it's late, and then Medina took second. So a perfect end to that exercise for the Rangers as they're now up 4-0. Infield in to talk with Charlie Peter. And Cassidy squares around a bunt. Cassidy last year played in 29 games for the Rangers, making 17 starts. The junior out of New Hampshire. What do they call New Hampshire? I love that license plate on there. A little heavy though. Live free or die. That's the state logo. What do you call that? The